taken from her, knew that she was being lifted onto the sled, and the next moment sensed the cool breeze that fanned her cheek. They were racing away to join Lucile and to continue their journey. As she looked back, she saw the cowardly pack snarling over the bones of their fallen leader, and realized that all danger was past, settled down into her place with a sigh as she said, "That was a very close one." "Too much close," Ad-loo-at smiled back. "In north we must go. How you say it? Pre "Prepared," supplemented Marian. "We'll never travel again without rifles." "Oh yes, maybe," the boy smiled back. "Maybe all right. Maybe rifle miss fire." "Him never miss fire." He patted first his lance, then the muscles of his strong right arm. "Better prepared think mine." Marian smiled as the brown boy ran ahead to free his own deer and prepare to continue the journey. Surely, she thought, physical fitness is a great thing. The boy has paid us well for fighting his battles for him on Puget Sound. No further adventures befell them on their journey, but it was with thankful hearts that they saw the familiar outlines of the village at East Cape. As the reindeer came to a stop, they sprang from their sled, but Ad-loo-at made no move to follow them. "Me, I go back," he said gravely. "You safe, I no stay." "But you must rest and eat," remonstrated Lucile. "And the reindeers, they need rest." "Huh!" came the answer with a shrug. "Better time to rest when all work is done. Me young, reindeers young. We rest at camp." "But you must wait till well, there is something that you " Lucile fumbled for the right words. She sensed that the boy, for all his youth, had a grown up way of looking at things. There was that talisman she had carried ever since that night he had left them there on the island of Puget Sound, the 3 elk teeth set with jade and an uncut diamond. "Don't let him go, Marian, until I come back." She darted into their igloo, to return an instant later, the odd jewel gleaming in her hand. At sight of it a smile spread over Ad-loo-at's face. "Tch!" he chuckled. "You must take it back," Lucile demanded. The boy threw back his head and laughed boisterously. "It is a charm," he said. "Can one Chukche take back a charm? It will keep you what you say safe, yes. Me, I have this." He held up his lance. "But you must," urged Marian in return. "Must? Hear you that, reindeer? Hi-ya! Let us go." He waved his lance aloft in farewell. "Hey-ya! Mush!" he commanded, and the 3 reindeer broke into the untiring stride that would soon carry them from sight. The 2 girls stood watching him till, with a last wave of his hand, he disappeared around a hill. Then, alone again, they thought of Phi. "I wonder if he has gone on without us," said Marian. "I wonder No, there he is!" exclaimed Lucile. "He's coming down the hill to meet us." Are we too late?" Lucile faltered as he reached their side. "About 6 hours, I should say." Phi grinned. "6 hours?" "His Nibs, the old Chukche guide, left for Cape Prince of Wales and all suburban points some 6 hours ago. Someone offered him more money than I did. I have a fancy it was your friend, the bearded miner, who wanted my mail." "And you waited for us?" "Naturally, since the guide left." "But you could have gone sooner." "Some 3 days, I'm told." "But you didn't?" He smiled and shrugged his shoulders. Marian's head whirled. She was torn between conflicting emotions. Most of all she felt terribly ashamed. Here was a boy she had not fully trusted, yet he had given up a chance to escape to freedom and had waited for them. "I beg your pardon," she said weakly. She sat down rather unsteadily on the reindeer sled. "We couldn't help it," she said presently. "They just wouldn't bring us back. Isn't there some other way?" I've thought of a possible one. I'll make a little try out. Be back in an hour." Phi was off like a flash. A few minutes later the girls thought they heard him calling old Rover, who had been left in his care. "Wonder what he wants of him," said Lucile. "I don't know," said Marian, "but I do know I'm powerful hungry. Let's go find something to eat." CHAPTER 10.